India's tax system just went through one of the biggest changes since GST was introduced in 2017. The GST Council has simplified the structure, moving from multiple confusing slabs to just two main rates, 5% and 18%, plus a special 40% for sin goods. And here is the kicker: health and life insurance premiums are now completely tax-free. So what exactly has changed? Why did the government do this, and what could be the possible impact on you, businesses and the broader economy? Let's break it. The old GST system had four major slabs: 5%, 12%, 18% and 28%. This created confusion, disputes and higher compliance costs. In the September GST Council meeting, these were merged into a simpler system of 5% and 18%, while keeping 40% only for sin goods like tobacco, luxury cars, aerated drink, etc. Few other big highlights are several FMCG and packaged items are now shifted to 5% slab. Consumer durables and entry-level vehicles that were taxed at 28% are now only available at 18%. And finally, the long-awaited GST Appellate Tribunal is being rolled out to resolve disputes faster. So what does this mean for you and me? Insurance premiums get cheaper by about 15% since there is no GST. The daily use goods like packaged foods and household items become more affordable. Big ticket products like refrigerators, washing machines and the small cars drop by almost 7 to 8%. In short, the household budgets will feel lighter, and because many of these are recurring expenses, the benefit repeats every year. On the larger economy, there are multiple effects. First, the inflation relief. Lower GST means lower prices, and that softens CPI inflation. Second, a boost to consumption. People save money on essentials and durables, so they may spend more during the festive season. Third, simpler compliance. Fewer slabs mean fewer disputes, fewer refunds, and less working capital stuck for businesses. Yes, the government does expect a revenue hit of about 48,000 crore, but a strong GST collection and higher consumption could offset this in the medium term. So which industries benefit the most? Insurance and healthcare. Premiums are cheaper, so people will buy policies. FMCG and packaged foods. Lower tax make products more affordable, which boosts sales. Consumer durables and automobile. Products moving from 28% to 18% will see a fresh demand, especially from middle class. Logistics and retail. Simpler rates reduce refund delays and improve supply chains. And SMEs and startups. Less tax confusion means less time to paperwork and more focus on business. Of course, there are some caveats. Companies may not pass on all the benefits, so prices might not fall fully. Some states could see a short-term revenue gap, and in short run, businesses will need to rework on pricing, billing systems and contracts, which may create some transition pain. So the bottom line is now India has a simpler GST with just two main slabs. This means lower prices for many goods, services and cheaper insurance, easier compliance for businesses and potentially a stronger growth. It's not a perfect reform, but overall it's a step toward a cleaner, consumer-friendly tax system. What do you think? Will these GST cuts make a difference to your spending? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more such deep dives and explainers.